Well, I came out here today to start filming. It was a nice sunny day, and as soon as I start working, it starts pouring down rain. I got some of these pistons cleared up. That one looks real nice. One of the good things was I left this sitting with WD-40 on it, so all I had to do is take a rag, wipe it off, and the cylinders and pistons look like new. So there's the number 7. Number 5 looks good. Then we get to number 3. This had some problems here. And same with number 1. I cleaned the all the carbon buildup off and oil and burnt oil, and this is what I'm left with. So I'm guessing these two cylinders here, if you look at the cylinder head, have quite a bit of burnt oil in them, or oil fouling, evidence of oil burning. I'm guessing something happened in these two cylinders. The head actually looks okay, so maybe a spark plug came apart, something, I don't know, but it definitely damaged the pistons. I'm guessing there's probably debris that damaged the rings as well, which is why we're getting oil burning in these two cylinders. So you look at the thumbnail for the last video, some real nice hone marks in here. There's no ridge in here at all. And then you go to this one, this cylinder here, and there is definitely some issues there. I was looking at the cylinder walls. I did not look at the pistons in the last video. We got this cleaned up. There is something took place that was not very good in this engine. So I got to figure out what the next step is here. So we have some more good news. It's just a day of giving. In the process of cleaning up this block, I found this crack here, which I thought was just a crack in the paint right there. But if I take my brake cleaner and put the camera in here, you can actually see the brake cleaner leaking down the back. This block is actually cracked as well. So this was sold as a good running 5.7 liter Hemi, 150,000 miles on it. Ran good when it was pulled. The reason it was pulled is the Jeep was totaled due to a fire in the interior. But this engine has a lot more damage to it than fire in the interior. So I think it's going to be back to the drawing boards, looking for another good donor engine. But the good news is I have a ton of spare parts, and I'll have a lot of experience dealing with these engines when I'm done. So when I blow up the next one, due to putting nitrous or turbos or doing something stupid on it, I'll have experience on what to do to fix it. So there's the head. This would be the number 1 and the number 3 cylinder, which are pretty beat up. You can see there's definitely some oil on here, which is a sign there's some kind of problem. So we definitely have some damage here on the cylinder head, here, and here. Now I believe these engines had issues with spark plugs, the electrode or something coming apart. I thought I had read something about that somewhere. And based on the damage, it's minor. I wouldn't even worry about it on the head, but this damage on the piston is not a good sign. So the other thing with this engine, with the crack it has in the block right here, and you can see all the white stuff here. That is probably remnants of some kind of stop leak. So that would tell me it was probably leaking for a while. There's a young man out there with a YouTube channel called Controlled Chaos Jeep, and he did a review on these grip mats. So he talked me into getting one based on his review, and these actually work really good. Oh, just dropped the socket down the intake port. There we go. Got it. This seems to work good. Put it right up here. It sticks. He did a great review. Controlled Chaos Jeep. I'll put a link in the description. I'll put a link right up here on top. So check out his channel. Give him a like. I gotta pull these, finish tearing this engine down, even though it is pretty much junk. another good Jeep channel. Major Weakness. He does a lot of Jeep repairs. So if you're into Jeeps, that'd be another good channel to watch. Give him a look, a like, a subscribe. I'll leave a link to one of his videos up at the top. So I've got this all unbolted. We're ready to pull. I think I'm ready to pull this off. Yep. This side looks pretty good, actually. Pretty normal, I should say. Let's take a look at the cylinders. Yeah, these cylinders again look pretty normal. I don't see anything too bad. I did pull the roller rockers on these. You'll see a lot of videos and people talking about the Hemi tick. A lot of that is these roller lifters. The roller part on the roller lifters wear out, and they'll start making a ticking noise. These are actually very tight. Apparently, that normally comes with poor maintenance on your engine. Or poor parts, depending on who you talk to. But the roller lifters on the other side were all tight. I did check some roller lifters on the Grand Cherokee, the engine that's in there. Those were all tight. So amazingly enough, I think they're all good. Pull the head gasket off. And there we go. So the only real issue with this engine is there's this crack here, and it actually starts here, comes around here, goes actually down around the side. I don't know how far it goes, but that's not a good sign. And that's on a water passage. So what concerns me is I haven't seen anything anywhere where that's a normal place for these engines to crack. So I would suspect there may be more cracks on this block. So while it probably ran, it probably will run, it will probably be okay in the short term. I would like to not do this job for at least a year and a half. So I think I'm going to try to find another block, or maybe at least another short block that I can use. And I'm not, based on the fact that I've got a cracked water passage, looks like they tried sealing it up with a lot of sealants. I'm not real enthused with using these cylinder heads either. They are a bit suspect. And so I hope you're finding any of this helpful. Talking about these engines, taking them apart. If you have a Jeep, you want to take the engine apart. If you're thinking about it or not wanting to do it, or after you see the mess I got here, maybe you don't want to do it. If you have any comments, any suggestions, anything you'd like to see, put it in the comments. And I'm going to end the video right there before I blow away. We'll see you guys next time.